Liftoff. 3, 2, 1, blast off!
Oh boy, asteroids! Are my space cadets ready to blast off? Oh, well then, let's get the big show started. 3, 2... Morris the Martian? What are you doing here?
Oh, you can't fly to space with us.
Kevin, go outside and ride your bike. That TV is going to rot your brain.
And we can't have any
Kevin?
spreads in the space program, right, kids? So, let's go to commercial.
Tell me who's been tending your garden. I wanna know. Don't lie to me. I wanna know. Tell me who's been tending your garden. I wanna know. Don't lie to me. I wanna know.
The incident at Pima involved a lone Titan. This marks the first time the enemy has used a single combat ship against a soft civilian target. While the strategy behind the maneuver remains a mystery, the effects were nonetheless considerable. Bureau burn teams led by Agent De Silva and myself contained the event to the southern half of the town. Sleepwalkers were rounded up and burned. The final casualty list. The final casualty list will be erased from social security rolls. That list includes Anne, age 27, and Kevin, age 10, They are survived by Bureau Agent Ennis Cole. Director Falk, allow this letter to be my resignation from the service of the Bureau. In the wake of the Pima incident, I am no longer fit to serve. If it expedites matters, I will gladly accept a dishonorable discharge. If you fear I know too much, I will submit to a lifetime of incarceration in a sanitarium. There is simply nothing left to fight for. There is nothing left to live for.
I've spotted one.
I spotted one.
Get after them. Copy that. Enemy in retreat. Enemy in retreat. Over.
Do not lose them.
Heading south by southwest of your location.
Agent Cole.
It's an ambush.
It's your choice. I know you can understand me. Where did you come from? I said, where did you come from? How many came with you? How many came with you? We can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. It's your choice.
I'm heading south by...
I know you can speak English. Where did you come from?
I spotted one.
Get after them.
In pursuit.
I said, where did you come from?
Enemy in retreat.
Do not lose them.
How many came with you? How many came with you?
It's an ambush.
What do we do now, sir?
Erase it. Erase it all.
Oh boy, asteroids.
Why would anyone keep any of this secret? I can think of a couple of reasons. One very good one is technology acquisition. Whatever UFOs turn out to be, people in the defense intelligence staff were very interested in whatever it was in terms of energy source, propulsion system, weaponization. There's reference to directed energy weapons, for example. So the nation that first acquires this technology, wherever it's from, is arguably going to be the dominant nation on this planet for the foreseeable future, militarily, industrially, politically, economically. A classic low probability, high impact situation, even if you think it's probably not real. If there's just a tiny chance it is, you've got to be in that game. If it's real and somebody else gets it first and you're not in the game, you're in big trouble.
These are troubling times for our great nation. If the public knew the truth, there would be panic in the streets. Our job is to make sure no one ever knows. We erase the truth. As far as the world is concerned, we don't exist. And as of now, you don't exist. It should be clear that you've been carefully selected for this project because you are unlike the rest of your peers. You are better. You possess an inherent knowledge of advanced battlefield tactics. You'll need that to lead your team and get them out of this alive. Superior teamwork, tactics, and technology are what separate this organization from everyone else. Our field commanders must be able to quickly survey the battlefield, develop a plan of attack, and command their squad under fire. Making those split-second decisions in combat is the difference between life and death for you and your squad. There's a war out there, Agent, and you are our last line of defense.
1962 is a great time period to set this story in because it's a time when people's views on the government and the world around them were changing so drastically. There was just a sharp turn where people started to develop a distrust of what they were told. The Cuban Missile Crisis, it was Kennedy and that kind of loss of innocence that was around his assassination and around the civil rights movement. So to come in with this story here, which is this secret war that was entirely covered up, kind of perfect for this sort of conspiracy story and this struggle to fight back this alien invasion before it really takes hold. The story through any game is going to change throughout the process of making it. From 2010 to 2013, it was kind of knocked down to the ground and built back up at a structural level several times. But what has stayed the same is largely the characters. Carter has always been part of the story. He's always been our main character. It's a very personal story. We're telling the story of Carter's emotional arc throughout this invasion, getting into his head and seeing how he reacts to the events going on around him, to how they impact him personally and his past has been really my favorite person. He's got a lot of troubles when we meet him and really hit this place where he's a very relatable person. Probably the most character-focused game that I've ever worked on. The way we work here at 2K Marin is really a collaboration. Ideas can come from anywhere and then somebody will run with it, get really invested in it, and other people will pick it up. So if somebody, if a level designer has a really great idea for a visual story or something inside of his level, then a narrative designer can pick it up and run with it and loop in an artist that'll make some cool art for it. So it's really back and forth. It's always a challenge to balance player freedom and story and the big bombastic set pieces we want to do, but we need to keep the action going. We need to keep the big set pieces there, but we need to have them mean something to this character and the characters around him. So it's a very organic process. There's a little bit of everybody in this game, as there should be, and every part of it kind of come together to make a really unique experience. Our 2013 story is really unique to this game, this version and this expression of it that we've made. The Bureau XCOM Declassified is out August 20th in North America on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC, and out August 23rd everywhere else.